So let's start. Okay. Uh, we are going
Ajay
to.
bhai, every
Yes.
time we start our IntelliJ,
Mm.
that extra line doesn't show up. Your has a extra line at the top. Is this something that will come up to later
This
on?
no.
Yeah.
This is the way. This is the way. No, this is not any meaning. Extra line or double extra line. There is no any
No,
special.
no, no, no. At the top, it says package.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
one
okay,
kind of a topic for what the meaning of package. I'll surely
okay,
talk
okay,
in
okay,
later
okay.
part.
No problem.
What is the meaning of topic? Okay,
Okay.
package. Package is the one concept. Good. So near maybe some later class we will discuss what is the meaning of package. So in short, you can understand package is a kind of a folder structure in the Java. Like
Hmm.
in our build Windows system, right? Yeah, are lots of folder inside a folder, right? So
Yeah.
if you notice, this is my class. Let's I open in a Explorer. So this is the my C drive. Okay, in C drive we have a folder Ajay workspace. Then Ajay, that this is the class, right? This is the sample
Right.
class. So
Right.
this class I written inside one particular folder, like Java 2023 session 15, right?
Right.
So all the classes are daily basis I am writing different folder, right?
Correct.
So this will help us to organize which session. Let's say I want to find the in fifth session what I have teach you, right? So I have created one folder, and in this folder I have written this class. Okay. So here you are looking this like
Wow.
a this is the folder name, but in this com.gl, that means you notice this folder also under GL folder. This is the complete folder under one GL folder. This under the inside Java a com folder, com inside GL folder. Then these are the folders. So here you notice com.gl.this. That means com is the one folder. Inside another folder GL. Inside another folder Java 2023 session 15.
Okay. Hmm.
So this is the just like a in Java, not saying the name like a folder or directory structure. Java say it is a package. Okay.
Okay.
So you notice this is a sample class I written. As in the study class, I also written a same like a sample class. So if I am not writing the in the same folder, you cannot write two in the same class, right? Sample.
Okay. I
You
see. I
notice
see. Yeah. Yeah.
I write today also sample class, yesterday also sample class. Because
Right.
writing some test as sample class. So folder structure help us to defining maybe same classes, maybe different folder. If you want to same two classes with the same name, the same folder you cannot define, but you can do in a different folder, right?
Right. Right.
So this is the package structure, just one way of organizing your code, right?
Okay. I see.
Generally,
So,
whenever we are building
yeah.
our applications, we have created lots of classes, right? So sometimes we are not aware that this classes is related to database classes, this class is related to the third-party library, this set of classes related to the networking, this set of classes related to the UI, right? So we
Right.
have to just logically related classes put in the particular folder so that we can easily read out, right? Easily
Okay.
manage the lots of classes. So package is just like one you can say benefit as a Java developer. They are logically organized related classes in different subdirectories.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
So here's a com.gl, that means in this folder I am writing this class. Okay. So surely this is the one package structure I'll discuss in the later part. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
So let us today continue as a thing, right?
String. Yeah.
So yesterday I we discussed how we are able to uh, convert a particular
Right.
input, maybe like input like here test. So we are able to convert output like
Right.
output like test, right? So here might be given you study assignment. We have to figure out the some vowel number of vowel the particular input can. have, right? So as we discussed, these are the some alphabet like A, I, like E, like O, like U. These are the five your
Right.
uh, later we can say this is the vowel. So let's give we have a method. You find out the given input. I give input like this is a test message, right? This is a test message. Okay.
Right.
Now this is the input. In this input, I want to find out the number of vowels. So how to write the code, right? So let us write. So static. So here our requirement we have to find the number of vowel count, right? That is we have to return some integer, maybe one, maybe two, maybe zero, right? So here listen one, two, three, four, five, six, right? It's clear. This is the vowel.
Yeah.
This is the vowel. This is one more. This is here. This is A. This is G. So we have to return the count. Count means
Right.
integer number of vowels.
So
Count
we put a string. We put that inside a string.
the number of, right. So here input would be like a string one, a string.
And return is integer.
Return should be integer like one, two, three, zero. Could be anything,
Okay.
right? So here let's I have a string your input. This is right. Okay. This is my
Right.
input, and I call this function. Let's initially return zero. So that code compile. Okay, now code compiling. So here we are call this function and pass the input. They are expecting a string. This is the string we have. Pass the string, and this
Right.
method returning output as an integer. So I take output like a integer count. Okay, and out. Okay. So what is the count? If you run, we call this method. Go here. They return zero. That means we are getting output as a zero, right?
Right. It's working.
It's working till now. Now we have to put our logics. What we have think we have input. So in this input we have to decide. Ki, uh, let's understand. If you manually look this sentence, so I say count the number of vowels. So how will do in physically? You look one by one character. Like this is the T, a vowel. This is the H, not a vowel. This is the I. Yes, it is a vowel, right? So first you already know these are the possible vowels, right? And if this match with this character, then I can make one count equal to initially. Now we find one, right?
Right.
Again move to the next. This is vowel, no. This is the vowel, no. This is again you found one vowel. You can increment two. Again go to the next. Again go to the next. Again go to the next. Again you found one. Yeah, yes. This is the inside of this. So you can now find what three. Again go to the next. Again go to the next. Next again you found. Again you increase the value. Again next. Again you found. Yes, increase the value. Again and again you found. Increase the value. Now your input string. Whenever you read all the your input character, input letter, you can later last part you decide, oh, this input or string have a six number of vowel letter, right?
Hmm.
So whatever you physically manually anyone doing same, we are tell our computer or program you do the same thing, right? The first our responsibility we have to read one by one character, right?
Right.
First letter one, letter two, letter three, all letter. So we know ki this is the one string. I want to all the letter. That means ki all letter means ki sequence of multiple character, right? So we know we can change this input to array of character, right?
To char
So
array.
yeah, so this is the all chars, right? So now here we have all character. Are you a different way you can also try? Maybe let's. We have already know that this input class have one function like dot caret, right? If you pass the zero position data, they give the one character, right? Let's
Yeah.
yeah, S out. You
Mhm.
notice that I got the first character. What is the first? Like a T. So because we are just only passing the 100 position data, that means we are getting the
Right.
T. But I have to check all this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all places.
Right.
So in this method, how I know this is the input length 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? How many uh, letter this input have? Here in the main method, we know okay, this is my input. But in this method, we have just this input variable, right? So
Right.
so how to know how we can find the number of letter this string have? String have already one method like input dot length, right?
Input of length. Right. Right. Yeah.
So this return your length, right?
Right.
So now you have already length. That means you have to run loop from 0 to length.
Yeah.
So here you can say just I am going to run one loop from 0 to length I plus plus. Whatever this code I can write inside the loop, right? Here instead of 0 I can say 1. In this way, we are able to read all the character in this input, right? So our first objective we have to read one by one all the character. Now here we are in positions we are able to okay, this is the I, right?
So at char uh, uh, at
Correct.
char at, what is that for? What is
This is the kind of one method this string class provided if you want to get one specific character of
but
the
that's
input.
what we already have done with another method. It's called
Ca-
char
Yeah, correct. We already
earlier.
did. Yes, we did it. So here our objective we have to finally read all the character, right?
Right.
One by one, all the character. So here we are not, our responsibility is not the printing. Our responsibility we have to return the count, right? So let's one declare
Correct.
variable count, right?
Correct.
Count. Initially it should be 0, right? And we have to return count variable, right? So here surely I am not going to print here, right? Here.
Right.
So first, whenever we start from 0, I am getting the first character. So we have to check if this character C equal to equal to is a R. This is the R C equal to E R C double equal to all the I R C double equal to this O R double equal to Q, right? Notice, are you understand what I'm telling you? Whatever the C value we receive, in this
Right.
case we are receiving T. So if this match with A, R means we have to check any condition true, right? If this true, or this true, or this true, or this true, or this true. If any true, then we are going to say, hey, I find one kind of vowel.
Okay.
So here initially first time notice we are getting the like a first time we're getting T. So T is not match with
Right.
this, not match with this, not match with this, not match with this, not match. Means ki all are false. So condition is totally false, right?
Right.
So we are not going to this. Again, next character H. H here match? No, we are not going. I here match? I here match, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to increment our count. Initially 0, then say plus plus, right? 1, right? So similarly, next S. S match with here? Anyone? No. Again space. Space match with anyone? No.
No.
Again I match anyone? Yes, it's match.
Yes.
So they are incrementing the count. So in this way, we are uh, let's out here input character and here say initially plus let's count. What is the count, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So when we run code, we are clear what we are doing, right? Let's inside here you can say count, right? Match, right? Matched हो गया, right? Match count increment, right?
Yeah.
So let's run it. So here you notice initially C T count 0. This is this is not my. Go to the next character. Next character you are getting. Next character again H no match, right? I notice I is matched, right? So I is matched and that count become 1, right? Similarly, if next character S not match space not match again I again we match, right? Count become a 2. Again S again space again T again E is the match. Count 3 again S again T again space again E found, right? E matched. So whenever we are matching, we are incrementing the counter, right? A match, E match, right?
Right.
So in this way, if I just comment out here this line, and if I run the code, you notice we are getting count the
6.
right here. Okay, your input and your wow. So this is the one things. What we are doing, we are reading each character one by one, right? Each here
Yeah.
reading one by one character and just checking whatever the character we receive is under this logics or not, right? Means
Right.
match with our vowel A, E, I, O, U or not. If match, then I just in, declare one variable count and going to plus 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 plus, right?
Right. Right.
So it's work fine, right? But
Right.
we know in our letter there are two kind of letter. One is a small letter, one is capital letter. What happen if someone write here A capital? Still our count return 6 or not?
I don't think so because it's
I don't think
comparing
so
ST.
because here we are comparing only
Small.
a small letter. So it should not return actual, right? So our currently logic have a flaw. Somehow we have to think, right? But
So
still,
we can also add few more of this with C equal to capital A, um,
I
like
write
this.
a capital A and instead of right. And if you notice initially 6, if we pass A, we lose the 1. A still our definition of vowel, not only the small letter. This also can be right, right?
Right.
That means internally you can say we have a, generally if you talk about the number of vowel is a 5, but technically 10. 5 is small, 5 upper case, right? Is it correct?
Yeah,
All are, this means at least from the computer perspective we have a 10 vowels, 5 small letter, 5 capital letter.
that's right.
So here we have a two things here, how to how to fix this issue. How I'm getting here, it should be 6, right? How I'm getting 5 only, because we are losing this a.
Right,
So how to, one way, simple solution, we add more 5 here, right? Like
right,
this is the, so bigger statement, I, or similarly one solution simple, we can add more like this, right? And here say like again, here say capital U, right?
correct.
Here you can say capital O, capital I, here say capital E, and here say capital A, right? This is the one way. You run, in this case, we are receive all the things properly, right? Right?
Yeah,
So in this case, any number of input anyone can pass here. We can count the number of vowel, maybe small letter or capital letter. So if someone, this is the one way, right? But this is not only one way, right? Someone, we already say ki this is the, so kind of a, not a bigger kind of a code, right?
right,
Might be someone not understand what you are doing here, right? Someone looking the code, what they understand, what are you doing? Why I cannot give the some meaning here, right? Name something here in this. If what we are doing, we are checking the given input is vowel or not, right?
right,
Right. So why not here give one like a function, check the particular character is vowel or not vowel, right? So whatever this written here, this should be go somewhere one function, like instead of writing so big line of code, right?
right,
Here would be, instead of that, instead of complete this, complete this, complete this. Why cannot not just is vowel, is vowel care, right? I just
so it
take,
will return boolean.
yes, true or false, right? Particular vowel, yes or no. So we have to write like here another function, static, that return a boolean is vowel character. They return one character C, right?
Right,
And return whatever the value you have, right?
right,
Right. Here, what we are doing now, your code is look like simple, right? Readable. Here, whatever the input, we are finding the length of the input and running the loop from 0 to length and getting the one first character, right? And checking
right,
the character is vowel, then increment the count. If not vowel, then don't do and run the
right,
code. So this is your code. Something here, what we are doing is checking is the input character is vowel or not, right? Is it clear?
yeah,
So whenever sometime you found this particular line of code yeah, is there any specific logics, you always give the name, right,
right,
of those logic, so that someone can read the code carefully. You can write the same line here also, but someone, you know, while writing the code, you know this is the logic of checking the vowel, but someone might, we don't know, right? But they read the method name. Oh, is vowel char, means here means whatever the character I am passing is really vowel or not, right? This is the kind of one way here to check. And someone also write the code like not in this way. This is the one way, but someone can write a code like in this way. Somewhere you found. I'm not going to writing this complete like this capital letter. I minus it. Generally, we should vowels is account 5 always, right? So why I am going to check 10 times? So someone yesterday you notice we can convert our input. If it is a like a capital letter, you can convert to lowercase, right? Yesterday we already understand the function if the particular character is uppercase or lowercase, right? Whenever we are going to converting any kind of here like small letter, if this is a small letter, then we check. If not a small letter, then convert to the small letter, right? So here, if our character C, whatever the C, if oh sorry, if C is the greater than or equal to single quote A R and the C less than or equal to single quote Z. That means this is a small letter greater than or equal to and
So we are making this change instead of writing that way. We are
right.
writing this way.
Just I'm two approaches, right? Both approach. One way you have write the 10 condition, right? This works.
Okay,
Again,
okay,
way no, I don't write 10 conditions. I only write only 5. Because the number of vowel really 5, right? Not the 10. So someone says, okay, so if our input, whatever input in uppercase, then I change the input to the lowercase. Just
okay.
so how to just plus 32, right?
Oh, I see. Then it check the lowercase after you convert.
This is the I'm saying this. If our input you check in a capital letter, convert to the lowercase because I have written logic for only lowercase, right?
Right,
It works. The sometimes someone write the code first convert in a specific one form because we I have lower letter. So I C should be always lowercase, right? So
right.
whatever the C come, I check if it in uppercase, then convert to the lowercase and check the logic. In this way, also our code works, right?
Right.
Someone write like code this way. Okay, this is so you are getting again count 6, right?
Right.
Again, maybe let's input like here also write capital E, right? Still you are getting count 6, right?
Right.
So okay, yeah, this is the input and this is the count 6. So in this way, you can think to counting the vowel. Similarly, you also need to can we count the number of what consonant? If I say, can you count the number of consonant in this sentence? How will do?
Um, that means TH. This ones.
If these are T, if not a vowel, that means a consonant, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
This
Yeah.
is a consonant, consonant. This is the not consonant, consonant. What happened about the space? Let
That
someone
is
like someone symbol like this, right? This is the not
uh,
consonant, right?
it's a consonant.
No, this is not a consonant, no. Let's
No,
see.
but
I
it
say dot
is, yeah.
exclamation
We
mark, right? It's not a consonant, right?
no.
You have to think how to write. Here I am written a code to find out, yeah, count the vowels, right? Can you
Correct.
write the code that count the consonant? But surely you have to ensure that this space is not consonant, right? This is a space, right?
Right.
Like similarly, I write यहाँ पे uh, right? This is in this way I written, right?
Okay. So I need to figure out this bracket also.
No, you have to figure out the number of consonant.
Only the consonant.
Yeah, in this whole sentence, you two here currently you have written code to find the number of vowel in this whole string, right? Here are
Right.
six, right? Similarly, you write one more method that return me the all count of the consonant only. I am saying in this example, like one, one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right?
Right.
I'm trying to say कि here you cannot say like if we found the vowel, then you can simply say minus length count, right?
Right.
Right. So you have to think कि how I am going to find out the number of consonant in a given input. This is the input. Here we are written logic to find the vowel. You have to find the consonant. How to do? You have to, right?
Right. So I come back here and I make change right here in Boolean method.
You have to think how to do.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
one
Okay.
approach. Okay, it might be
Right.
this way. Here currently they are checking like vowel. Simply we write
Mhm.
function that check the given input is a consonant or not. If
Right. Right.
consonant, true. If not consonant, you return false.
Right.
Let's you try.
Okay.
Okay, because you have to just give some uh
I thought,
your
yeah.
mind works, right?
It
Because
would be interesting.
and let's think how you count the consonant, right? Is it okay?
Yeah.
So the till now any doubt with this question? Because
No,
this
no.
help us you to writing the next program, right?
Right. Right. It helps. Today's class is helpful.
Hmm.
Um, and also, in this case, you're returning the whole thing, right?
In this case, I am returning only the vowel count.
Vowel count. Okay.
In whole input, the number of vowel. Let's say I increase the one more vowel like here, U, right? So they return
Right.
one more to me, right? So
No,
in
no. If you
whole
go
input
down,
is like
mhm,
we are returning the 7, right?
yeah.
This is this,
No,
this
I I understand this one. Uh,
okay.
I just have a question about the Boolean method. Uh,
Yes,
are you
yes.
returning anything, or you're returning true and false?
Yeah, returning.
In
This is the
yeah.
Boolean. Boolean may return false. Boolean have a possible two maximum value, right? This
Okay.
can be
Yeah.
true or this can be false.
Okay.
Other than no any other value for the Boolean. Due to that, we are written here method like na if this is the true then count, else don't do anything, right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So similarly, you write here one more method like is consonant character or not? Is
Right.
consonant, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Just think, right? How to do.
Okay.
Is character vowel, right? Then we are encrypting. Similarly, you write function one is consonant. Here you passing one character input and check how to do, right?
Right.
Well, most probably you have to do like some operation like and or not, but surely one this is the five letter alphabet, and the total alphabet, right? If here one basic solution might be thinking the five time, right? Five time, right?
Right.
So I similarly I like, 19 time or something different.
Right.
Surely I don't want you write the 19 time here, right?
A to Z.
A to if you know
A to
all
Z
the
minus
characters,
5. Yeah.
A to Z, sorry, A to Z, right? A to Z, all character is the 26 letter, right?
Correct.
Right. So
Minus 5. Minus
if you know vowel,
minus vowel.
vowel is the five, right?
Yeah.
That is consonant would be 19, right?
19. Yeah.
Nine. So here I'm not expecting you are going to write all other than five, means ki 19 R condition. You have to think some different, right? One basic solution you write time A to Z here. Just skip this five, right? You write this 19
Right.
condition, right? This is the one way. But surely I don't want this, right? You have to think other, because there writing the 19 R condition is so big length, right?
Right.
Here I writing about 10 like a 20 almost, right?
Right.
You have to think how you can find out the given input string, how many number of consonant it have, right? That
Right.
must include uppercase and lowercase. Okay, 19 lowercase and 19 uppercase means, right?
Yeah.
We have to think. Good.
Good. I
So
got it.
let's we'll try. Focus
Yes.
on your mind. Okay.
I'll give it a try.
Uh, and next will anything else for the day? Any?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, that's good.